Good morning, everyone, or actually I should say afternoon. Welcome to Bella Soaps Company. I'm going to be cutting coconut cream. I made coconut cream yesterday. I did not make a video of it, but anyway, I'm going to cut it. See what it looks like inside. I did put pictures of it up on Facebook. So let's see what it might look like. I guess I need my board to put it on and my tag. Okay, let's see. Get a paper towel. So I cut it, and then after I cut it, I let it dry out, air dry for about, now my color that was kind of a more creamy, it's still creamy, I guess. It was more kind of like a creamy brown, has morphed into something just more like just cream. Okay, that's okay. Anyway, looks good. So what did I start to say? I let it sit for till the next day sometime and kind of air dry, and then we put it on racks to cure for 6 weeks. Actually, for about 5 weeks, I bring it up in 5 weeks and I begin to wrap it, label it, and get it ready to sell. Whoops, I hardly took any off there. Okay, let's get that. Oh, that kind of looks like one I did a while back. I'm gonna have to use some different colors. It's pretty though. Okay, so this is coconut. And it sure does smell good. It smells like coconut. I use that for a sample for someone. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut this. As soon as I cut this, I'm going to go outside in that 84 degrees weather with humidity. Who knows how high that is. And I'm going to pull some weeds. Just because it's so beautiful out there. I can't take much of the heat, so I just go out there a little bit at a time. I actually had a heat stroke in 2004, I think it was. And ever since, I have not been able to tolerate the heat very well. All right, I'm happy with the way that turned out, and I wanted my green. I did not want my green, the maniacal pea that I use a lot of that. I wanted it, and I didn't really want it to be dark Kelly green, but I wanted it to be darker than I've had, or than I've been using. So, it turned out pretty. Look there. Got an air bubble in there, an air bubble right there. I didn't really tap it down hard enough, I guess. It doesn't hurt the soap, but for appearance sake, it always looks better not to have them. But you know what? There's another one right there. That is pretty. I just love the way it was a darker color. It's more of a cream now. But I love the way that came in there. Didn't show too much there. Beautiful. Smells like it's coconut cream. It smells, and I wanted it strong, and it smells pretty strong. I put a little bit more. There's that color showing up there again. I didn't put much of it in there, but it's showing up fairly good. It would have been nicer if it hadn't morphed to a real light creamy color, but it still looks good. It still smells good. Okay. Excuse me, you guys, I got allergy problems, or not allergy, but sinus going on every day. I need healing from that. My sniffing, coughing, choking. Okay, I think that turned out really pretty. Maybe a little bit Christmassy, but I didn't want it to turn out that way, but it did. And that's okay, because it'll sell even better at Christmas. I did want to say something to you who buy natural soap or natural anything. And most of you, if you've bought it for very long, know this. There are no chemicals in it, no preservatives, and nothing to cause it to be preserved for a long time. Just, you know, a very small little company here, barely a company that makes soap. And being natural, it's like... it probably has a year shelf life. So, and it should be good for that, or even maybe a little longer than that. But I can usually count on a good year shelf life. But I have an aunt who loves the soap so much, and they're just so pretty. And a lot of people say this, that they don't want to use it. She didn't want to use her soaps. She just would put them out in her bathroom, or... we use these small samples for samples. But anyway, she just wanted to allow, you know, let her bathroom smell good with the soap, and she didn't want to use it. It was too pretty. But, you know, after a while, that soap is going to go bad. The oils in it are going to go rancid, and when they do, it doesn't smell good at all. It probably wouldn't hurt your skin, but, you know, who would want to use it? It just downright stinks. So, just want to encourage you, when you buy natural products, use them. Don't put them in a cupboard and just not use them, because they're going to go bad. And, you know, you pay quite a bit of money for a good product. You don't want it to go bad. I won't say where I bought this, but since I've been in Mount Carmel, I bought soap. And when I first got here, I bought a bar of lavender, and it just smelled amazing. And it was said to be handmade or handcrafted soap, and which is what I was looking for, was what I wanted. And so I brought it home. Well, I actually bought a couple bars. So I used the one bar, and I left the lavender out in my bathroom. I thought, well, it just really makes the bathroom smell so good. So I did that too. And basically knowing that it does have a shelf life, though, so I would have used it before it got bad. Well, by a year and a half, it was still sitting there in my bathroom, and I'll tell you what, there was no rancid smell to it at all. There was no fragrance hardly left to it at all. And it was quite obvious, like, say, I want to say probably, we've been here 3 years now, and I just threw that bar of soap out the other day. Not because it was rancid, because there's chemicals in it. And despite what the people said that made it, there was chemicals in it to preserve it, or it wouldn't have lasted 3 years. I mean, you take a bottle of olive oil, is not going to last 3 years sitting in your cupboard without going rancid. I don't think. Not that I'm aware of. Anyway, so in saying that, not everybody that does advertise that their soaps are all natural or organic. My soaps are actually organic. If I went by the products that I buy to put in them, And I'm advertising him that way on my Etsy site, where I used to just put all natural soaps. But no, I put a lot of expensive products in my soaps, and organic, certified organic products in my soaps. So, and in my products. But anyway, in saying all that, it's like you can't believe everybody. What a shame. But I found out that that particular soap that I bought, thinking was, or being told and thinking and reading the advertisement that it was all natural, ended up being full of chemicals. And I'm glad I didn't use it. I don't use chemicals on my skin. I try to avoid that as much as I can. Every chemical you put on your skin, I've said it probably a million times, it goes directly into your bloodstream. And just like a nicotine patch or a hormone patch, when you put it on your arm, that hormone is going to go into your bloodstream. That nicotine is going to go into your bloodstream. Same thing with the soap. Whatever I put in this soap, when you wash with it, and as long as it's on your skin, it's going to go, a portion of it is going to go in your bloodstream. So you really, or I really like to make sure that mine is not full of chemicals. And my soap is not full of chemicals. It's full of no chemicals. So, okay, I just wanted to share that with you, and I'll be on my way to go to my garden, and y'all have a good day. See you next time.